we invite you to join us for the Changing the World One Man at a Time Leadership Summit at Stanwell Conference Centre from the 9th to the 11th of August 2019. Team up with the exciting group of men from all across Australia, training men to be great men as part of the Dads4Kids mentoring courses. The Men's Leadership Summit weekend is all about helping men achieve extraordinary results for themselves, their families, in the workplace, in the church, and in the broader community. Edwin Louis Cole, one of the greatest leaders in the men's movement of the 20th century, said, "You seek the heights of manhood when you seek the depths of God." The world is in desperate need of men who will lead by example with character and integrity. That's why we need the help of heaven to do so. You will hear from three great speakers. Brian Molitor from the USA, author of Boy's Passage, Man's Journey, and founder of Malachi Global and the force behind TV for Dads.
I'm Brian Molitor. I got tired of hearing people complain about the condition of our families around the world and decided to do something about it. If you look at a lot of the ads on TV, men are these bumbling, stumbling, weak-willed, can't make up their minds, can't do anything. That's nonsense. I want guys to understand that we don't have to act that way. Sometimes we just need a reminder that you're made by God to get out there and experience things, to be risk takers, to bring about change in your personal life, your family life, your church, your community, your state, or your nation. And so what I want to do is just simply inspire guys that they can get out there and make a difference.
John Anderson, the once Deputy Prime Minister of Australia, a farmer and a real man's man.
There are many Australians now who feel shut out of the debate, who don't feel they're respected enough or respectable enough to put their views on the table or even to ask polite questions, and they therefore increasingly feel alienated and left out. One of the great problems, of course, is that we've got this stultifying, what's now called political correctness, invading our public life. So there are all sorts of things you're not meant to talk about, or all sorts of positions you're meant to take that bar you from arguing hard questions or asking hard questions and looking for polite and reasonable answers. I'm worried that we're becoming very easily persuaded in Australia. We've actually now allowed ourselves to believe that our foundations, the well springs of ideas and of nourishment for the mind even, and our moral compass that came from our Christian heritage, somehow now that's being written off as at best irrelevant or worst as dangerous.
Dr. Allan Meyer, creator of the Courageous Manhood course and founder of Careforce Lifekeys.
The reality is that a lot of life is very ordinary, and you and I were created for heaven. You and I were created for a sense of life that kind of grips your soul and makes you know that everything's really happening for you.
Some of the other mentors will include accredited good to great trainers like Sugaratu, Ryan Milne and Peter Lim, with many, many others who set aside time at the summit each year to retrain and refresh, and don't we all need it? Iron sharpens iron, and so does the face of a man's friend. It's a proverb, but it's very, very true. We need each other, and that's why we need to get together, and that's what the Men's Leadership Summit is all about. Mahatma Gandhi said, "We must become the change we seek, but true change comes when we meet our Father in heaven, the author of love." True change comes when we begin to understand the words of Jesus. "If any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me." The Men's Leadership Summit is all about true change. Jordan Peterson said, instead of protesting and trying to change the world, first win the war of evil within yourself to make the world a better place. First, do the things you have to do every day. All men are welcome. If you're a single man, if you're a father or a grandfather, the Men's Leadership Summit is for you. Make sure you book as quick as you can because the space will fill up fast. Check the website.